So first I'm gonna start off with using a eyebrow gel, and it's from NYX in the color Espresso. So it comes in a box like this, and it also has a mini tutorial on the side of the box, and this is what the tube looks like. So what I could do is squeeze them out just to show you what it looks like. It's very pigmented. And the brush that I'm going to use to apply this gel is a flat angular brush. I'm just going to brush my brows upward, and I'm going to coat it with some of this eyebrow gel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the bottom from the inner corner to the outer corner. I'm just doing light strokes. This eyebrow gel actually can get very dark. So if you don't want your eyebrows to be too dark, do not use a lot. So like that, I've outlined the bottom. And then I'm going to outline the top, but I'm not going to start from the beginning. I'm going to start a little bit past the beginning because I don't want that harsh dark line at the front of my eyebrow. Oops. So any mistakes that you make, if the line's not straight, you can always correct it when you're cleaning it up with your concealer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in the eyebrow and you're going to just fill it in. Do little strokes. And when you get to the beginning, do light strokes, just so that it's not too dark. And then blend. Blend your line in. So you can see it's a bit too light at the end of my tail, so I'm just going to darken it a little bit. So it's okay if it's not perfect because you are going to clean it up with your concealer. And the concealer that I'm going to use is my LA Pro concealer. And for my complexion, I'm using the color Toffee. I'm going to use a flat head makeup brush. So it's a concealer brush, but it's flat, as you can see, very slim. Or you can use the thicker ones, but this is the one that I prefer. And I'm just gonna coat the brush with some concealer. Make sure you get enough. You don't wanna use a little bit, but you don't wanna use too much. If you use a little bit, you're gonna have to keep going over and over and over just to get it to cover. So I like to start at my mid eyebrow where my arch is going to be, and I'm going to place my brush there and I'm going to draw it out to the end. And that's going to be my high point. And then I'm going to start from the beginning and I'm going to do light strokes. And match it up. And I'm going to go on the top and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to outline it with my concealer. But I'm not going to go all the way. So if you ever feel it's too thick, you can keep going lower. I wouldn't go low from the beginning. I would just do my line. If I feel it's too thick, I would take off a bit more and then a bit more until I get the size that I want. Because if you start off too low, you're gonna ruin your eyebrow. And you might have to wipe it off and redo everything because it's hard to reapply the pencil or gel back over it. It just gets too messy. So try not to start too low. And once you've got the shape you wanted, then you continue with your tail. With these white lines around your eyebrow. So a trick is you can just blend it out onto your eyelid, because nobody wants that harsh concealer line, because then it's obvious that you've concealed your eyebrows. And also the concealer is lighter than your skin, so that really doesn't look good. So you can blend it out, and then at the top you could just blend it up. And when you do put on your foundation, you can clean it up around so that it blends in. Another thing I do is you can use a fluffy brush and just brush it out. Or you can use your finger and just smooth it out. Keeping in mind that you are going to put on foundation around, so the light colored concealer is not going to show unless you're going to wear, unless you're going to do your eyebrows and not your makeup on the rest of your face. Then you might want to use a concealer or use your foundation, if it's a liquid or a cream, to clean up your eyebrows. That way it blends in with your skin color. But if you use something lighter and you don't wear foundation and clean it up, then it's definitely going to show. So now when I get to the head, you see sometimes it's very squared or sometimes it's very circular, around I mean. You can use your brush and you could just brush it out because you want it to have that tapered look. You want it to be faded. Or you can use your brush or a spoolie and just brush it out so you can actually see the hair and it doesn't look like a dark block. Second product that I'm going to use is an eyebrow pencil. I'm going to do it on this side of my eyebrow. So the one that I use is a Milani, from Milani. It's a retractable eyebrow pencil, so that means you don't have to do any sharpening. One side there's a spoolie so that you can brush your eyebrows before you start filling them in. And on the other side is your pencil. So what I love about this pencil is that it's very soft, so it glides right on. It's not hard, you don't have to press hard, it's easy to draw. So, and you don't have to sharpen it. Every time it gets low, you just have to twist it up. So like the other side, I'm just going to line the bottom of my eyebrow. I actually prefer this pencil more. And with this pencil, you can make your eyebrow as light as you want, as dark as you want. Just don't press too hard because you don't need to. And the lighter you press, the less product you're going to use. And then I'm going to line the top. Like that. And then I'm just going to fill it in. So I'm just going to do like hair strokes. I'm not going to color it in, I'm just going to do strokes just so it can look more natural. That's how it looks before I clean it up. And then I'm gonna go back in with my LA Pro concealer and my flathead concealer brush, and I'm just gonna clean it up around my eyebrows. So another tip is the higher in that you conceal your eyebrow, where your arch is gonna be, the higher arch you're gonna get, higher of an arch you're gonna get. So if you do it, if you do it all on one level, you're gonna have a straight brow. If you go deeper where your arch is gonna be, you'll have more of an arch. Always go in and connect your eyebrows or do a line with your concealer just to make sure that they're as leveled as possible. You're never going to have two perfect eyebrows, and everybody's eyebrows are not identical. But just to get them on the same level, you can connect them with the concealer just to kind of be sure. So as you can see, this one is higher and this one is lower. Personally, I feel like your eyebrows take the longest to do because you spend so much time trying to get them to look as identical to each other as possible. But usually after your eyebrows are done, it's usually smooth sailing. Unless you're struggling with lashes or you're struggling with eyeliner, which I will do a follow-up video showing you guys how to apply your lashes and how to do a wing liner. So in the middle where you've connected it, you could just smudge it out. You could use your finger, you could use another brush. Just smudge it out. You can always use your spoolie. Please, please, please brush out the head of your eyebrows. When it's too dark, it looks too fake. When you brush it out, you see the hair strokes, and that's what you want. I always like to start with my eyebrows, or you could put your foundation on first, which I did not, then do your eyebrows. But I like to do my eyebrows first and then put my foundation, only because I don't want to mess up my foundation with the concealer. So this is my mini eyebrow tutorial. I'm gonna list all the products that I use down below in the description bar, and I hope this video was helpful. And stay tuned for my other tutorials. I will be doing one on eyelashes, and I will definitely be doing one on eyeliner, wing liner, and foundation review. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed.